What is up, guys? It is your man, RB the Breakthrough, back here again with yet another video. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys ahead of time, this video will be a lot different than the ones that you usually see me post. But the no simp movement has just taken a major L. I say this because after Scottie Pippen's wife allegedly cheated with Future, yes, Future Hendrix, the guy that says he doesn't claim these hoes, quote unquote, a guy that has like 5 different baby mamas in like 4 different states, a guy that ultimately just used her. First, I want to preface my statements by saying, I care about all people. As you can obviously see, I am a man. Now, even as a man, I can definitely be objective and say that, you know what, there's, a lot of men out there who cheat. Yeah, it's true. A lot of guys are dogs. A lot of guys, they're deceitful, things of that nature. And no, I have never been one of those. But at the same time, because that is true, a lot of times society turns a blind eye to what a lot of women do to men, especially with the rise of feminism in society. Now, I know that there's a lot of younger men out there who watch my channel, and I definitely want to let you know that if you are not hip to the game, if you are not experienced, if you haven't seen these things before, they will get you at one point or another. And as bad as what this is that I'm about to talk about, this same thing could happen to you. And matter of fact, while I'm talking about that, let me go ahead and address something that I've seen, more than a few times in the comment section. On multiple occasions in the comment sections, I have consistently read that, oh, Randy, I can tell that you're a black guy that probably only likes white girls. Why do you talk so proper? Well, first, that's one of the biggest problems within the black community, I personally feel like, is that, if you do have somebody who, is African-American descent, as, I am, if they talk like they have some sense, if they're able to articulate, then all of a sudden, this person must be a coon, a sellout. They think that they're better than everybody. And like many of you have said in the comment section, that person would be perceived as, they would never date, a black woman. Now, you guys know I don't share too many personal details on these videos, but I will tell you this. I, for one, I do not discriminate. Now, yes, currently I am single by choice, but to be honest, I've dated all types of women. I've dated African-American women, both, of lighter skin complexion and even darker. I've dated Asian women. I've dated Puerto Rican women. I've dated a Panamanian woman. And I've also dated a Caucasian woman before. And out of all the women that I have dated before, the majority, or I say about 30 or 40% overall of the overall women that I've ever dated before, they've been of African-American descent. But is that because of preference? No, I don't discriminate whatsoever. And then to the second point of, oh, Randy, you talk too proper. So being able to talk like I have some sense, being able to articulate, and having a desire to improve my vocabulary every single year, that makes me too proper? Could it be that I talk too proper, or could it be that maybe you don't talk proper enough? Not gonna lie, a lot of you guys saying that I talk too proper as a black man. I mean, honestly, that's crab in the bucket mentality right there. And you wonder why the black community that we have doesn't progress. But anyway, we'll definitely talk about those issues and more maybe in future videos. But Scottie Pippen's wife went out and got piped down by Future Hendrix. And recently she just posted a picture of a ring that Scottie Pippen got her. And then after this, Scottie Pippen posted a picture of those two hanging out. Now, if you don't know what this means, this is basically a reconciliation of sorts. Now, if you guys would like a reference, basically back in between 2002 and 2004, whenever Kobe Bryant had that rape scandal, obviously he was found not guilty and the charges were dropped. But at the end of the day, he still did commit adultery to his wife. Now, regardless of what you want to say, the reason, behind why she did this is, you can speculate that all day. At the end of the day, again, regardless of reason, she definitely stood by his side. She did not divorce him, which she could have done and taken half of his money. And basically, during that time, he basically purchased her like this $5 million ring back then. But here's the thing. Kobe Bryant went out and did something bad, and then he bought her a ring, which I'm not even gonna say if that's like, if that suffices for what he did. But, Kobe Bryant was the one doing the wrong, so Kobe Bryant was the one that made reconciliation. But you mean to tell me, your wife, she goes out and she cheats with somebody, and then you buy her a ring to reconcile? Oh my goodness, this is just straight preposterous, man. Like, are you freaking kidding me right now? To all of my young men out there, please hear me and hear me good. If you listen to this, I guarantee you this will save you a lot of, heartache and pain with women. At all costs, in a relationship, in a marriage, whatever the case is, the very first thing you have to make sure is that above all, that the woman respects you. Now, don't get that twisted with a woman stroking your ego, because even that can be used against you. A woman can stroke your ego with the sole purpose of extracting resources out of a man, because she knows that, man, you know what? Most men are ego driven. So if I actually stroke that ego, I can basically use that against him to get what I want. So this is much different than, a woman stroking your ego. We're talking about respect. Now also, I do want to add that I am a firm believer of being worth what you're giving. So I'm not gonna lie, man, if she is truly giving you that respect, you should be equally respecting her back just as much. But here's the thing, if somebody walks up to you, just punches you in the face, and then after they punch you in the face, you turn around and you say, thank you, and you hand them $5. They take the $5, they look at you, they punch you in the face again, and you say, thank you, here's $10, and so on and so forth. In that situation, you're basically reinforcing what they're doing. Now, just thinking about that obviously sounds stupid, right? It sounds preposterous, right? Well, it's no different in this situation. Your woman goes out, well, I can't even say she's your woman because who knows what else is going on there. But your wife goes out and she cheats, and then you reward her with a ring? I'm not gonna lie. This is why men in 2017, they're losing. Because you have men out there like this that they don't even demand respect of themselves. I'm sorry, but whether it's pertaining to a relationship, if we're talking about the workplace, if we're talking about friends, family, regardless of what the situation is, if you do not demand respect, people will walk all over you. And not only will they walk all over you, they will take advantage of you and extract resources. But Scottie, I hope you see this video. You probably won't, because it's not like I'm some huge YouTuber or anything like that, but she does not respect you. You basically are only giving positive reinforcement to the negative things that she's done to you. Scottie, Future Hendrix used your wife, just used your wife. And it's not all on Future. Obviously, your wife has a big part to play in this because at the end of the day, she's the gatekeeper. Unless we're talking about situations that are, rape and things of that nature, unless it's those situations, a woman is the gatekeeper. If a guy gets in, she wanted him to get in. And whether you're a cheating man or you're a cheating woman, I'm sorry, but there's no such thing as, oh, it just happened. If I was with a girl right now and I cheated, which I've never done before and I never will, let's say she goes to work, right? And then, I get a text from some girl that, I'm plotting on cheating on her with, right? So let's say that the end result is basically I ended up cheating with this girl at, that girl's place. Think about how many opportunities, one, me in this case, would have to stop that happening. From the text, to me going to take a shower and practicing correct hygiene, to me putting on my clothes, grabbing my keys, walking out the door, locking the apartment, walking to my car, driving the car over there, arriving at her place, getting out the car, walking to the door, going in, walking into her room, then the kissing and the touching and all those other things start to happen. You have so many opportunities to stop it. So please, anybody out there who ever uses the excuse of, oh, it just happened, that's BS, miss me with that. Unless we're talking about rape, it takes two consenting adults and they know exactly what they are doing. And I'm sorry, Scottie, but because you are, just giving her positive reinforcement to the negative things that she's done, whether it's verbalized or not, whether it's shown or not, I'm telling you, there's a high, it is highly probable that this will happen again. The media or even you just may not know about it. And because this happened in the first place, there's no guarantee that that was the first time. But guys, again, I know that this is, much different than the content that I usually post on my channel, but I'm sorry, if you are not hip to the game, I just want to make sure that, all brothers, are able to hear what I'm saying. Now to the OGs out there or to people who just, they have a lot of experience already, you know that what I'm saying is true. And unfortunately, this is from experience. But to the much younger people out there, even to the guys that are subscribed to my channel, I know that I have 9, 10, 11, 12-year-olds on my channel. If you practice these things early, it will save you so much headache later on. But I did just want to go ahead and discuss that. But, what do you guys think? Do you think it's crazy that this guy literally just bought the wife of his that cheated a reconciliation ring? Do you feel like he's simping? Or, in some weird way, do you feel like it's justified and that she deserves this? I'm so serious. Definitely let me know in the comments below. I would like to know. And as men, these are the things that we need to be discussing here and there. Going forward, we have to raise men who are strong, who demand respect in every aspect of their life. Because if not just a woman or not just a relationship, it could be family, it could be friends, I'm telling you, they will drain you of your resources and leave you high and dry if you do not. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Make sure to stay tuned for more NBA beefs, dramas, fights, things of that nature. But there's not too much else more to talk about. God bless literally every single one of you guys. Again, this is RB The Breakthrough. I'll see you guys in the next one.